Hello, beautiful souls. Hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to another episode of the Bobbi Jo and Sheena Show. Two friends, two colleagues, here just helping others finding peace in their mind with their thoughts. They're creating their reality. Today, we're going to talk about how to stay in the present. And I'm going to let Sheena start with this.
I was just telling Bobby Joe before we started was about sitting down with my partner this morning. We were in a coffee shop and he was telling a story about his marriage and blah. He's not married now, by the way. Just thought it would be like that.
Just for the
His
record.
previous life. And part of me sort of thought like, I could get, like maybe a little bit of jealousy or something. But what I noticed was my body was just literally completely open. I was completely present. And what I've been practicing is at seeing everything as God, seeing everything as good for me, seeing everything as a story that is playing out. I mean, I love it actually in the Bible. It says we were made in the image of God, and that's like in the imagination of whatever God is. Like it's 8 billion different variations and concepts of that word. So for goodness sake, don't be taking on mine because it's mine, and don't be taking on Bobby Joe's because it's Bobby Joe's. You'll have your own version. So it was just really sitting and just going, well, if all of this is God or source or light or whatever it is that you want to call it, then it's all the same. So there's no judgment. Nobody's special, but everybody's unique in their story. Oh, and I loved it, Bobby Joe. There was one night last week where I had literally, I was shown a pencil, and the pencil, it was like, this pencil is whole and complete in and of itself. Then I was shown a piece of paper, and the piece of paper said, this is whole and complete in and of itself. But what gives it purpose? So then along comes Sheena into the image, and Sheena is whole and complete in and of herself, but she gives the pen and the piece of paper purpose. And so it's just a story. Other than that, everything is whole and complete. Nothing is special, but very, very much unique. So I sat and listened to Wolfgang talking, and I just realized that I was completely open. I was non judgmental. I was completely present. I was in awe of the story. I was like, wow, like this is just such a wonderful story. And that was it. It was
Hmm.
an openness that was present and lost. And I really don't know how else to describe it, but it was certainly a feeling as if my heart had completely opened and I was just there and nothing else mattered.
Take notes when we do this so that way I can be present with her, but I can come back. Otherwise, I'd be like, I don't know what I want to say. What? But I did want to say there that what she was doing in that moment was being absolutely present, but she wasn't being attached to anything, because what that attachment is her own stories. Like she said, she could have been jealous, or she could have been like waiting to tell her side or tell her opinion, or, oh, I remember one time this happened to me, and we're all guilty of that. I'm the first one, I know. So that's what's really great about being present, right? That's why they call it the gift. But that you're just not attached to it. You're just really listening, you're hearing. And I belong to a group called the Grandmothers Gathering. And don't have to be a grandmother. It's just done in the Native American Indian way that you're sitting around a fire. There's a talking piece, and whoever's holding that is just being heard by all the other women in the circle. And you don't talk about whatever that person talked about. You don't try to go heal, fix, or change them later. It's learning to speak authentically and speak like consciously with your words instead of just be diarrhea of the mouth. How cool I am. I don't even know why I feel this way. Everything I'm guilty of. And so you speak with integrity, you speak with honor, and then you just speak your word, and then all the other grandmothers just like listen to you, and you pass the talking piece on as a moment, and then that person speaks their truth and as a subject. So, that's about being really present and really listening. And so really try that. Actually, that's what I'm working on this week with Mental Muscle with Reverend Linda, is a mental muscle mindset. And it's about listening, really listening to people. And that's being present. Don't tell your story. So try that today. And you're on the phone with your mom or your best friend, try to hear them in a different way. Even though maybe you've heard that story 20 gazillion times, just hear them without trying to offer them or get mad at them for saying it or change it or whatever. That's all I have. Being present in the moment, really hearing us, really, and being present washing your dishes, being present taking a shower, being present, I said this last week, being present eating your food. Oh, there was a little voice I heard there. All right, that was weird. There's a little laugh. That's all I have to say. It came from the computer. So being present in the moment. Have a great day. and we'll talk to you soon.
Have a great day. It's all in the practice. See ya.